I think we're working now. All right, let me know if you can hear me. I think we're working now. All right, well, hopefully our audio is up and running here. Yeah, for some reason, we obviously had to unplug and move over to Gram 1 here, and we got some bugs to work out, I think, but that's what we're hoping to do here today.
You know what? That's what scrimmages are all about, getting the kinks worked out. Let's see where everybody's at, and we can move on from there.
Yeah, in this day and age now, it's working kinks out in the broadcast. Problem is we're right back at it tomorrow. I don't have a lot of time. I got a big men's league matchup first night EHL tonight.
Oh, first matchup, so it's not that big. It's not like we're battling.
Well,
for
I mean, it's where you kind of set the tone and establish. Sure. You know, we redraft every 3 weeks, so you know, affects your draft status, and you gotta have a good first showing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so like the previous scrimmage, we got a little bit of challenge figuring out who's who. This is Charlie Core here, Elliot Schell in on the forecheck. All the guys are kind of now in matching breezer socks for the most part. I think they're all going to white cages. Oh, I see they haven't all done it yet. Not sure who that is, 17. Oh, the one newer player I didn't know his first name is, oh no, I know what it is, Hammerding, Gavin.
Gavin, yep.
Gavin Hammerding is his first name. He was the only one that I didn't know.
I believe he's a junior.
Yeah, so some of the new players, Gavin Hammerding, Axel Ritter,
Easton Ackley,
Jamison Idem, Landon Lowry, senior from Pine Island.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking for some of those guys. Keefe out here now with Dom Haugen. And Owen Barclay back on right D.
I believe that's Edom lining up at the right wing
spot. Yep. Jamison Edom. And then, is it Edom?
Edom. Yep, Jamison Edom. Looks like he spent some money on the off-season on some very nice new skates.
And then Axel Ritter here in the old school Lure jersey, number 40. Wrap around here. Anton Ackley in net here, 6.5 minutes in. No score yet, right?
No, actually not a whole lot going on. Not a whole lot of shots.
This one's been a little bit more back and forth than the other one.
Looks a little bit more jittery than the other one. What was it? What was the final of that other?
2-0 on the other
2-0.
one. Yeah. Yeah, and it was fairly lopsided. Keefe pressuring here. J-Mo high side. He needs to get back down inside. Chipped out here. Haugen going. Oh, almost popped it around. Comes back to Barclay. Look for Barclay to wind it up. Nope, he's going to go over to Ritter. Not a lot of help for Ritter here. Soft chip up the wall. And then forechecks it. Nice job here. Good hard shot on net. We'll be looking for like Max Tarasov, Isaac Halverson, some of those guys we didn't see in the last scrimmage. Haugen, quick shot wide of the net. Had a guy out front. Phillips now out on left D. Winona coming the other way. They're going to chip it in. Phillips back to retrieve. He comes out with it here. Got to be careful not to give it up the middle here. He's still battling. He's still got it here. Still going with it. He started out of his own corner. Out front. Oh, right on net. Great play. Oh, Calvin battled like 5 battles. It just kept going. Ended up creating a scoring chance. Back to retrieve. Here's Charlie. He's going to chip it down here. Oh, boy, hanging on to that one a little bit long. Phillips in to help. Lifts a stick there. Battling behind the net. Oh, that's from behind. Yeah, Jesus.
They got him.
Is that Braden Quas-Clark there? 15?
I believe so.
Yeah, oh yeah. Helmet tipped up like that after the whistle. That's QC for sure.
Looks like we're having some issues trying to get that puck out of our zone. A breakout. The forwards just didn't put, nobody to move that puck to.
Yeah. Yeah, he got buckled there by that guy. All right. So we'll go on the power play here. Check from behind down there on Braden Quas-Clark. Elliot Schell on the draw. He's out with Nolan Dubois at right wing. Ritter at right D. I think this is Jackson Steelhammer at lefty. And then in front of the net, I'm not sure. Is that Tarasov? I think that's Tarasov.
I don't know.
In front of the net, I'm going to guess.
Ooh,
That's off the crossbar, lower part of the crossbar there. That one's going to get dumped all the way down. Oh, no, that's Landon Lowry.
Yeah, that is not Max.
That's Landon Lowry there. So played junior gold last year. I reffed a couple of his games. Big, strong, fast player, can shoot, pretty physical. So it'll be interesting to see how he does here in the high school games this year. Back to Ritter.
Move it.
Ritter, Dubois, up to... Oh.
Yep, there's that number 43 from that first game, looking to line
Yeah,
somebody
he's
up
kind
as
of
opposed
their
to the
he's
puck.
kind of their main guy.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to be a little bit more confident here. We're a little worried about getting hit.
Yeah,
On a power play, letting this guy skate around.
they're certainly a little bit more physical than we are. We're not using our bodies to our advantage.
And we're on
at
a
all.
power play.
I noticed that in the last scrimmage as well.
Ritter here up to Shell. Yeah, we're having some trouble here on the power play.
It's
Keefe out now, Core out now. Owen's open in front. I don't think he saw him. This is where we'll look like the two Winona guys were fighting each other in front of the goalie there.
Owen Barclay had in a pretty good spot for that rebound, just kind of whiffed on that rebound.
Yeah, we gotta like to see a few more plays. I mean, look, that goal in the last game, 2-on-1 give and go play, pretty easy goal. We got to see some more of that out here. So Core out with Barclay, Core on lefty, Owen Barclay righty. Jackson Keefe at left wing, Dom Haugen at center, and then I'm not sure 17 in the old school lured jersey there. I don't know if that's the Hammerding. Oh, there we go. That one came right out front to Keefe, and he buries that one in the back of the net. I think that's Gavin Hammerding.
Yeah, it's definitely not Max Tarasov.
And we apologize if we're
this is
not identifying players, but it's challenging.
I'm noticing though that they do have their numbers. Most of them have their numbers on the back of their helmet, but
that's a
my
challenge.
eyes are not good enough to see that. So.
I have my glasses on it.
Yeah.
Phillips back to retrieve. Cuts back here, up to the middle, up to Haugen. Haugen, you can kind of recognize a little smaller, but he's faster than crap. Nice cut back. He's got Keefe there.
Nobody going to the net.
Yeah. Back up to the point here. Jackson Steelhammer back down to Haugen. It's going to go Haugen on the wall. He needs to go back up high. Keefe and Haugen battling along the wall. 2v2 versus Winona here. Steelhammer puts that one right in the goalie's chest there. Haugen at the net looking for the rebound. We'll get a line change.
Nice job for the Winona goalie, not giving up that rebound, locking everything up. Looks like Winona is going to get a penalty.
Yeah, you don't see a ton of penalties in scrimmages, but got to keep the kids safe out here too.
I'm hoping our lured kids run in the box here aren't giving them a little grief in the box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is going to come up. Steelhammer here. Got to be patient with those. Got to have someone in front if you're going to put those on net. At the wall here. Goes down low. Quas Clark. We're kind of chucking pucks around here a little bit. Gets sent all the way down. There's Tarasov. That's him right in the middle of the ice there.
Yep, there he is. Yep.
The only one I didn't spot in the last scrimmage of this one, so I think is Halverson.
Oh, so Isaac isn't playing. I believe there's a hip issue.
Okay. That's too bad.
I believe it's a hip issue.
Okay.
He was up here actually trying to help us set up the camera for a little while.
All right, well, we'll just click through some of our intermission stuff here as we talk about our broadcast. Oz Lifting Products will be sponsoring our first intermission. And lots of sponsors this year. We appreciate our sponsors: Rochester City Delivery, TNS Manufacturing, RBC Wealth Management, JMS Group, all returning from last year. Purple and Gold, our returning sponsors, Sam Pyfron with Doyle Realty, A&A Electric. And then a couple new ones, River Valley Power and Sport and Oz Lifting Products. And Fish Lake Firewood back for his 3rd year sponsoring, so we really appreciate that. And Complete Outdoor Service back again from last year. And then a couple newer ones, Canadian Honker and 9 Hockey. So great sponsorship for the team this year, and certainly appreciate that. And we'll get into our sponsors a little more detail here as we get going into the season. So we're back again. Tomorrow we have 4 scrimmages total. Princeton first, JV then varsity, and then Anoka JV and varsity. So we will probably just do one continuous live stream because they're all back to back to back. I might maybe 2 streams. I think I maybe scheduled 2 streams. So it'll be 2 streams, but the JV varsity will be continuous with Princeton. Then we'll start a new one, JV varsity continuous. And we're going to get a breakaway here. Nice shot. Jamison Idem. He can shoot.
Jamison Edom.
Edom, I know. I'm sorry. I said that habit.
No, that's just fine. He certainly watched him growing up playing hockey. He has the knack to score, and that's that comes in big games.
Yeah, he's quick and he can rip it.
He can score.
Yeah, we had him in the fall league this fall, and he was one of our leading goal scorers. Yeah, so he's out with Tarasov. Tarasov's right wing, Quas Clark center, Edom left wing, Ritter left D, Owen Barclay right D.
Ooh, center breakout pass by Winona.
Yeah, they kind of caught us sleeping there a little bit. Fast player for them, throws it out front. And we got Teddy Torberg in net here. So again, we got 5 goalies this year. Brayson Magley, Sam Midge, Jack Nessler all played in the first scrimmage. And Anton Ackley and Teddy Torberg in the second one here. And I think the scrimmage is tomorrow a little bit longer.
Okay.
Hour long scrimmages. I think each of the 4 is an hour. Face off here. Chipped out by Lowry. Well, Armani Gordon here, number 3. I don't think we've called his name out yet. So the only player that I don't think I've seen then is Hammerding. And he is number 41, so maybe I have to check helmet spot. Battling along the wall here, it gets put back in deep. Core back to retrieve. Help from Shell, who's at center, right out front. We kind of left the guy alone out front, so that'll be a good one to watch on video.
Yeah, that was just a good straight up hockey play.
Yeah, that's where we got to get our forwards helping out down low there. Can't get caught watching the puck, which is almost guaranteed what happened there.
Nope, that guy was clearly wide open in the front of the net.
All right, so Owen Barclay, right D, Calvin Phillips, left D, Jackson Keefe, left wing, Haugen, center. This one comes up, just a miscue there. Calvin's got a forechecker coming on him. Got to work together here, boys. I'm not sure where the goalie's coming out on that one for.
Yeah, I guess if you're coming out like that, that's 110% commit. You got to get out there and get that puck back over the blue line.
Yeah. Now we're 2-0 here.
Yeah, 2-0.
Or 2-1. 2-1 Winona.
Did Winona have enough guys to get 2, or did the guys sneak over from Graham?
They have I know they have at least one that's playing in both here.
Okay.
Coming up to Phillips, he goes back down low. Hard angle shot there. Goalie mishandles it a little bit. I think they're going to keep him here. Dubois, Keefe, Haugen, Phillips, Barclay.
Get there.
Phillips tries to put that one in deep, hits a player coming through traffic. Loose bouncing puck. Barclay's going to pick this one up. Goes over to Dubois. Leaves it for Keefe. Keefe's coming around or outside. Nice little fake look behind there. Throws it out front. Nobody there. Winona's coming the other way, 2-on-2. Keefe back checking. They're going to throw that one up into the bleachers. So we get Item back out here. Quas Clark at center. Sealhammer left D. Ritter right D. And then who did we say 17 was?
He's got number 4 on the back of his jersey, or the back of his helmet, but that can't be right, can it?
No. That's Jack Phillips. Oh, Lowry. Or you know what? No, that must be Hammerding. Him and Lowry are both wearing those old. I think Lowry's wearing 21. It must be Hammerding and 17.
Okay.
Is my guess. He's got to keep his head up.
Clearly interference there.
The puck was coming right to him. Just got a shoulder check there.
He gets up, shakes
Quas
it off.
Clark in on the forecheck. Item. Sealhammer battling here.
Ooh.
Now they try to step up on Ritter there. That's one kid that might be a mistake to step on him. He's a solid unit.
I can tell you for sure I would not.
Yeah. He's young, but he's one of the kind of bigger, stronger players in the team, I would imagine. I watched him play this fall, too.
He certainly is.
And he's fast once he gets ahead of steam. Pass up the point. Nice block by Quas Clark. Hammerding here, pressuring. They're going to dump this one back in. Core over to Ritter. Back to Core. Core should skate it.
Yeah, forwards need to look to get open.
Yeah,
They're not moving there.
Yeah, they're not giving him a ton of help here. Armani Gordon is going to come out with Tarasov, Shell, Phillips back to retrieve here. He's going to move it up. Shell chips it. Gordon's got to get there.
Nice work for the defense there. Act of sportsmanship there. That's always nice to see. Picks up Winona's helmet. Faceoff is coming into the Winona defensive zone.
All right, Shell on the draw. Phillips, Barclay back on D. Comes up to Phillips. Batted out of the air by Shell. Nice play. Gets kind of tackled down into the corner. Tarasov in. Battling down low here. Coming up the other way. He's looking to go cross ice. Battling high in the zone. Phillips is going to try to chip that one out. Got to get those out. Torberg kind of loose puck in his gear there. Face off here now. Barclay stays out at right D. Sealhammer out left D. Lowry out. He's going to pick that puck up. Try to get ahead of steam going. Cuts back. Nice little move there. He's got a guy open. Nice pass. Almost looked like he wasn't ready for the pass. Was that Dubois?
It sure was.
Yeah, just hand down on the stick a little bit. I think he psyched everybody out. Everybody thought he was going to shoot. Nice play by Lowry. Haugen there. Yeah, I need to find a way to get another goal here. Try to even things up. Barclay steps up. Yeah, we're not really great at playing the body.
No.
Right now you can kind of tell. Guys are out of practice. Just angles aren't great. Trying to step up, kind of awkward. Haugen with speed coming across. Got Barclay with him. Tries to send it in. Nice job, Barclay. Couple chances. Probably Winona's starting goalie here, though, wouldn't you think? He looks pretty solid compared to the others I've seen.
I do think so. Definitely looks pretty solid. Just trying to think back to last year. I just can't remember. I know they had a really decent goalie last year, too.
We did? Yeah, I think we're 2-2. We're 2-2.
Oh,
Jamison and Keefe both have a goal.
Yep, that's right.
Steelhammer shot in on Torberg. He picks that one up. Face off here, Keefe. Is that with Quas, Clark. Ritter, Steelhammer back on D. Not sure who our other forward is. Battling in the corner down here. Steelhammer pops out. Keefe's there. Goes to Quas, Clark. Tries to give it back to Keefe. Keefe's got a chance here. We got a couple. Edam's coming.
Oh.
Edam gets another one. It's a lot of speed and rips it hard and low under the goalie.
Yeah, that was nothing but hard work and ends up getting the shot off.
Yeah.
Nice low shot.
Yeah, you could tell there that D was in trouble. Both guys were coming fast on either side of him. You knew they were going to get to that puck about the same time. So we'll go up with a 3-1 lead here. Battling down the corner, coming out the other way here. Phillips on the back check. He's going to wind it up.
Oh.
He squirts through. Oh, just about there. Just behind the player. Drives into the player. He's still going here. He needs to get back on D, though.
There we go.
Up the far wall to Keefe.
Crash that net. Oh.
Loose puck out front here. Comes back to Ritter. Over to Hammerding. Up the middle. Shell. Core and Ritter back on D. Ritter's got the left side. Shell back checking. Armani Gordon out there. Tries a little dipsy doodle, throws it out front of the lure goalie, Torberg. Gordon's going to cycle it back down to Ritter behind the net. Just a little bit of a mishandle, and Torberg's got to jump on it.
Oh, nice safe play. Jump on that puck. Get a stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, glad we have this scrimmage first. Princeton and Anoka are going to be, I think, a little more challenging.
Yeah, I think one of my kids was saying that Princeton might be a much improved team from last year. I don't think they graduated a lot.
Are they Class A, Single A?
I believe so, yeah.
Barclay's taken off here. We haven't seen him rushing too much, which he normally likes to. He's going to cut in. Just couldn't quite make his way through 3 Winona players there, but close. Back check here by Hammerding. Chipped in deep. Shell back, pressuring into the corner. Done a pretty good job with the back checking here today. 5 minutes left in the period.
We have 4 people in that corner.
Yeah. Should be able to come out with the puck.
You would think.
Oh, turnover right out front. Couple of miscues.
Oh.
We get a
Quick
little
off.
bit of a late or dangerous line change, but we get it off. Tarasoff's in. Haugen. Lowry at forward. Out with Core and Steelhammer.
Another race to the puck.
Dubois got some time. You know he's going to shoot. Nice quick release up to the defender's legs.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got to be right on it.
Okay.
Yeah. This your volume wasn't coming through as high, but our settings are the same.
Okay.
I'm a soft-spoken guy.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty normal. I'm used to wearing the helmets for the helicopter,
Sure.
and they got to sit right on your lips. It's just kind of the habit to have it right there, you know. So it's weird if you're not used to that, though. Cycles down to Haugen.
Good play.
Nice pass over to Corey. He's got time.
Oh,
You know what I
jeez.
didn't like? I didn't like the stick handle.
Well, yeah.
It gives that goalie a extra half second to.
You don't want to pick on Chuck, but if you're going to stick handle, then you better hit the net, and that did not hit the net.
Well, I mean, Charlie, he can shoot. I'm not picking on him. He can shoot. It's a bad habit for a lot of young players.
It really is.
I think of it like a security blanket or like a binky. Just feels better to do it, you know, but it's not necessary.
No, it certainly isn't.
It
just like you said, it just gives time for that goalie and the defenseman to react to that puck.
Yep. He just gets a little bit more time, a little bit more settled, relaxed. And I've looked at it on video with players before, and it takes about a quarter of a second to stick handle like that, a third of a second.
I bet you if you ask those boys, they don't even know that they're doing it. It's just an automatic thing that they've done since Squirts and Mice.
Oh, for sure. And the more telling thing when you watch a video is how many seconds it takes a D to close a 5-foot distance. It takes a third of a second.
Yep. Or that goalie to react to that back door.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Well, and players are so good about getting stick on puck now, too, that you just got to get that shot off quick. Up the wall here to Barclay. He sends it in.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Like that nice low shot there from the D. Didn't quite make it through, but
chipped
he had
up the
somebody
wall.
in front.
Phillips is just going to stop. He's going to throw that back in far corner. Comes 43. 43, to me, I think it must be Winona's big player. They have another guy. They have another real fast player. Nice chip out there by Barclay. Sent in deep by Haugen. Good forecheck by Idem. Idem's got a couple minutes here to try to get the hat trick. Good way to start off the season. Battling loose pucks. Keefe's there. Barclay steps up. He's able to get the puck off their stick.
Crash net.
Yeah, I like it. I like him trying to push it into the net because he's got a couple guys there. Could create a rebound.
I believe the net is off. Look, there we go. Goalie gets it back on.
Yeah, I mean, it's scrimmage hockey here, so he's going to try to fix it. He's pretty brave, though. I don't know if I would have done that one. You're going to eat a puck right there.
Little help here. Come on in.
Idem battling up to Ritter. Ritter sends it in. Drops behind the net. Minute left in play here. They're coming up the other way. Good back check by Shelley. Gets dumped into the far corner. Seelhammer back to retrieve. Good shoulder checks by him. Ritter's going to pick this one up. Good reverse by the D. Deception by Seelhammer, but he's got to be careful. Now's not the time to be trying to dangle through in the defensive zone. Quas Clark out here. Shell. They're going to rip a high, hard one. Got to be careful. Give up a tying goal here.
Right.
Got to get it deep. Yeah, you can hear everybody on the bench yelling deep, deep.
Oh,
Ace
careful
is right
there,
in the way.
Ace.
Comes out. Shell's got time. Oh, that was actually a nice backhand sauce pass. If it would have made it through, it would have been right on the tape. Just got batted out of the air.
Little pushing and shoving there.
A little hugging. A little Southeast Minnesota friendly hug.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Shelley may be saying hi to some old friends as he used to play in Winona.
Hugging the Winona players, refs hugging them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love out there right now. All right, so that'll do it. A little rough on the broadcast side of things, but looked pretty good on the hockey side of things. A couple of air quote wins for the Eagles. 2-0 on the one side and 3-2 on this side. So get some of the rust off. Hopefully look better tomorrow. So yeah, as a reminder, join us tomorrow. I don't think I have all this stuff lined up yet, but let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. I do. Tomorrow, I think we start at 12:15.
I was going to say, do you have a time?
Yeah, 12:15 we start JV against Princeton. It goes about an hour, and then assuming there's an ice cut, and then we'll do varsity ice cut, and then JV goes again against Anoka, and then we go against Anoka varsity. So 4 in a row there. We'll be broadcasting again. still in the sort of working things out phase. So hopefully we'll have things a little bit better dialed in. We'll be able to kind of go through periods and get our sponsors out there. But thanks for